I think that's true. I think once you become clear in your life that you want to be a singer, you then have responsibilities, and I think that your voice is never then just your own voice. You've got to speak for other people, and for situations, and for love, and for hate, and for anger. And Peter Hamill does this very well. He's a man who's really understood that it's important that your voice becomes a citizen for the world, and that you work for the world. And this is my personal feeling, is that you've got to speak as much as you can for everyone. Well, I like a lot of Van's stuff, but I kind of like his earlier music. I find lots of his records over the last 10 years kind of very the same, and he's not really developing or saying anything. He doesn't have to. I mean, he can just be an entertainer. That's okay. But I hope that when Van Morrison's at his best, he's doing very, very beautiful things, and singing very beautifully about things that we will all feel, like love and death and these things. I hope that I continue that tradition, and I think that when people come to see me, they like me because they can hear that traditional kind of thing which Van did well, and I hope now that I'm doing well, and that Michael does well too. It's a song I wrote on Your Beautiful Island of Astapalia, which has a very desert feel. Sometimes it's more like Syria than Greece. And I was sitting on my own on a very hot day, and I was just thinking about Jesus Christ, and how in the Bible he always knows the right thing to say, and he's a very positive man. But I was thinking he must have dark thoughts and troubles, and so I was kind of just writing my own flow of ideas about Jesus feeling afraid as a human being, not as the Son of God, and worrying about women, and worrying about everything, and worrying about men, and how this is the way that we all live. You know, we all worry about these things, and it doesn't matter how hot it gets or how cold it gets, the worries are the same. So there's 2,000 years of things to be concerned or worried about. So I was making Jesus speak for us all in that song. That's a very good question. Well, it's the one thing that I do well, I hope, and I just have a lot of songs left in me. I think, and I'm sure Michael would agree with this, that if the day ever comes and in your real heart you know that there are no good songs left, then I think I would maybe stop. But it's just what I do, and now I'm so old that I couldn't get any other kind of job. So this is it. But I enjoy it as well. You know, we've just done some hard work. We've been touring in Germany and Spain and the UK, and now we're here in Greece. And on the plane we were just going, oh my God, how much longer is this going to go on? But we like it, and it was great to play, and you know, so it's fun, I guess. We're just boys, you know, we're not real men. It's a hard question. It's important not to buy very expensive bags for going on planes because they'll get stolen at Heathrow, so that's important to know. But other than that, I would say that musicians always have this fantasy that being real big and successful is going to happen real soon, and the more you think about like that, the less likely it is to happen. It's like when you wish you could fall in love with someone. The more you think about it, the less likely it is, and it's when you stop, you go, ah, fuck, I don't want to think about this anymore. Suddenly something happens, and it's more likely that love will come your way. But I think it's just to keep on keeping on is the answer, because all the time you're getting good things from music, even if you think they're not the things you want, you know. So if you just want to be bloody famous, you've got a problem. You've got to want to do something good with your music. That's what I think.
I think you have to please yourself. If you don't please yourself artistically, then you're only done trying to please other people. And if you succeed, well, then it's a shallow success. And if you fail, then it's completely worthless because you haven't pleased anybody.